Hi, welcome to Love It or Hate It, Just Rate It. We're back.
Okay, so if you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe, bang the bell for notifications,
Ding.
share, and like. And we really, really need your support. So we're trying to develop a community here, and we need your support. So don't forget, please subscribe. Okay, so today what we will be reviewing will be Greenleaf. And the name of the episode is God's Justice.
God's Justice, yes.
Season 4, episode 9. So we're just one more episode, and then that'll be it for Greenleaf. Okay, so you want to start off?
Greenleaf. Okay, so Lady May and the bishop, and the whole goal really is to get Calvary back. They're trying to get Calvary back, and Lady May and the bishop had their last little thing that they did in the last episode. They had their engagement party, and May gave this really good sermon talking about no 50-50. You don't go 50-50. So I'm like, okay, all right. So, she's walking around talking to all the deacons, telling them, you don't go 50-50. So now here we are with, what is this, episode 9? So we're at episode 9, and so they've devised a plan to where they're not going to let the deacon, or not the deacons, but Harmony and Hope get 50-50, because they want to have half of the majority, not the majority, but half of the deacon board, basically. So they want 12 seats on the board. And so that's where Lady May is talking about, no, we're not going to go 50-50.
Yeah, because if they do that 50-50, then, Judy and Phil, Bob Whitmore, they know that they got Connie in their pocket.
Right.
So
Connie's going to flip.
Connie will flip, okay?
Just give her the right amount of cheddar.
Okay, so then so Lady May and Bishop, they're talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the bishop is going over to talk to Connie, to tell Connie, to confront her on some issues and to try not to have this 50-50 thing. So he goes up there, but May forbid him to say anything about that bribe money that she got. And so when he goes over there, that was like almost the first thing he said.
Right. I was sitting there thinking like, now he's going to go and say that. He's going to go over there and talk about the bribe money. He couldn't wait to rub it in her face. He couldn't wait.
But she still didn't admit it. She did not admit it.
She didn't.
Yeah, but then she goes back to the church immediately and talks to Phil and Judy. And he knows. So we cannot do the 50-50.
And I don't like that, Judy. I do not like Judy. She is so sneaky. Ooh, I don't like her. And so the thing is with Judy, she was trying to break up Phil and Charity and everything. And, looks like that's going kind of strong. I'm surprised. Like, oh, okay, he must really like her.
He really does like her. But the only thing I didn't like about it was when she says, so you really like Charity? And so then he goes, well, you guys are kind of alike, And he's naming all the ways they're alike. And then she, I really don't know how to take that, because she said, but how can we be alike? And she's black. So to me, what she said, how you gonna take this black girl over this white girl?
This is true.
So I said, come on now.
This is true.
Yeah.
She clearly felt like she was better, and he was just downgrading.
Exactly.
That was the impression she was giving.
Exactly.
But that Judy had told Grace, because Grace was on the team where she's like, okay, yeah, we got to make sure that Harmony and Hope don't get those seats on the board, basically. But then Judy came in and told Grace, she was like, well, if you want to be the head pastor, then you're going to get those seats on the board. You're going to get them for us. If you don't get those seats, you're not going to be the head pastor. That's what she says. So then Grace is like, okay, the goal is for me to be the head pastor of the church indefinitely. And that was their way of getting the church back. But, but then there was the incriminating evidence. Because Charity is so jealous of Grace. So, the recording, she went back to Phil.
And told Phil to send it to Bob.
Right. But Phil didn't do that. What Phil did was he went over to Grace and let Grace know that, okay, look, I got this. I know that you lied to the police about, being with your son and all this other kind of stuff. So
I have the proof.
Yeah, and he has the proof. He has the phone. He has the recording, basically. And what happened? Oh, yeah, he told her, he said, you know what, step down. If you don't step down, I'm going to deliver this to the police and to Bob and to everybody and all this kind of stuff. So, what happens, Mom?
Why are you asking me? Okay, well, the one thing that that I want to mention is that, you know, when they were in there and they did the 60-40 split, since they couldn't do the 50-50.
Oh, yeah.
And then Judy wants to know, well, how did he find out about this? And so Connie said, well, the only way I think he could have found out is Corinne.
Mm-hmm.
And so, boy, she like a bulldozer walked in there and slammed that laptop down and said, you're fired. And she just knew that Grace knew something about it.
Right.
And she's all ready to jump down Grace's throat. And Grace said, well, you know, I can't help you unless I know what's going on. What are you talking about? So she's really seeing that Grace is on the up and up. She's trying to be truthful. And she goes, oh, do not worry about it. Do not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the other killing part about it, because you know how Judy invites herself to everything, right? So Judy she wants to go out to dinner with Charity.
Oh, yeah. Charity and Phil.
Yeah, because she wants Charity to know, well, you know, I've already been with him.
Right.
I think what she's trying to do is break him up. Because, you know,
she wants to be with Phil because her husband divorced her.
Yeah, her husband's divorcing her, so she's trying to be with Phil. And Phil is like, you know, been there, done that. Okay, sorry. And it looks like Phil really, really does like Charity. But then Judy is also saying we need Charity because we're going to need her to make a vote. Because it was something, I forgot, since nobody, I think the oldest ruling sibling or something.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, the oldest ruling sibling who's at the church can break the vote. So, yeah.
Okay, then that makes sense.
And the killing thing is, I don't see it. I don't know if they're saving this for the last episode because Jacob needs to find out
about Carissa. Man, I want him to divorce her. Oh, I don't like her. Oh, I don't like her.
But you know, Tasha and Tasha and who's that? Basie. They haven't been in the picture. I believe Jacob's gonna find out, and
Tasha's gonna come back,
and he gonna be with Tasha. Cause I mean, that's too much of. Clarissa's done too much. Whew. Clarissa has done too much. So now, what do you think about Sophia and Dante?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, you know what? Look, if they like each other, that's cool. Like, Sophia doesn't have to be friends with what's the other girl's name?
Nickie.
Like, she don't have to be friends with Nickie. Like, she didn't come there to be friends with Nickie. That's her family. That's her family's house. She's chilling. Her and Dante like each other, so what's wrong with that? Yeah.
Okay, so, and then, what about the message that Sophia leaves? You know how she left that message for AJ?
Oh, yeah.
And she's feeling real bad for her mom, and you know, AJ, now my mom lied to the police, and this, that, and the other. So, what'd you think about that?
I thought that could have went super sideways. Because she's sitting there leaving that message for AJ, and she's talking about how she can't lose her mom. Well, hello, she gave him away when he was born. You know, so to me, like, if he's somebody who's truly unstable and is super in his feelings, which it seems like he was in his feelings, then I definitely, if I were him and I were in my feelings, I would have stayed away just to make things worse. That's what I thought was going to happen. But that didn't happen. I was very surprised. Because that message, I wouldn't have said something like that to someone who was like so unstable emotionally.
But you know why I think she said it? Because, and this is only a movie, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I think she said it because what it reminded me of was you and your brother.
Me and my brother?
Yeah. Because even though sometimes you guys get along and sometimes you don't get along, so that's what Sophia and AJ reminded me of. Both of them want a brother or a sister. And they both genuinely got along very well. Because you see, when he stole the stuff, where'd he go? He went to her dorm room.
Mm-hmm. He did.
And she had the number to contact him.
This is true.
So even though they didn't know each other, it's a bond there.
Yeah.
It's a bond. And she's the sister of the family that he always wanted. So
Well, he needs to act like it. Like it.
So you know how May had told Grace, you're gonna have to go preach and tell everybody everything, tell them from A to Z, tell them about AJ, and how many mothers out there they're gonna side with you, because if that was their son, they would do the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're safe with doing this. And so then when she gets ready to preach and AJ walks through that door,
Mm-hmm.
and she steps down, I think because of Sophia's message, that's why he's there.
I mean, yeah, I agree. That's why he's there. I just didn't think that's what was going to happen.
I think he's there, but this is what the killing part is. So since they cut it off like that, I'm wondering if he's going to say that he didn't do it, if that wasn't him.
But we know that it was him because evidence was in his backpack.
Those are some pills he already had.
Mom.
Call me Grace Jr.
Oh my God. You know he did it. We saw. They showed us the evidence. They showed us the evidence.
They showed some pills in a bag. So, because if he tells it all, then he could go back to jail for a long time.
He could possibly, but they are the Greenleafs. And it's not what you know, it's who you know. And they are the Greenleafs.
That's true. He didn't.
So you never know.
But I do think, even when he came into the picture and then he was doing all that drinking, he did. I start to say it, that he looked like he had a drug problem too. So,
but was he really using those pills, or was he selling? Did he get them to sell them?
If you ask me, I'm thinking he's using them. I think he probably used them each time before they start filming Greenleaf.
That's a shame. I'm talking about these actors.
But yeah, so we can't wait until the next episode so we can see what the heck happened.
I was so mad. I was like, dang, why did it have to end right there?
I saw the credits rolling up. I said, oh my God, no they didn't. No, they didn't.
They know how to leave you hanging like, ooh, I can't wait for the next episode.
Exactly. But that's all we have for you.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you again next Wednesday.
Yeah, so don't forget to love it, hate it, just rate it. Tell us what you think in the comments. In those comments.
And tell us, what do you think about AJ? What was the purpose of AJ coming there? Because, I have a million things on my mind why he was there. But why do you think AJ showed up? So leave us something in the comments so we can know what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And then, oh my God, can't wait until next Tuesday. But don't forget to subscribe. We need your support.
Ooh, and we're also going to give you some Amazon Prime reviews because, they have some good shows on there. Amazon Prime is stepping their game up just as Netflix is stepping their game up. We'll give it to you soon.
Okay, talk to you later.